Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I'm going to be talking about a Sega Genesis game here, and this is a game I got last year at the Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo. This is The Adventures of Batman and Robin, and I was actually really impressed that I got this stellar Genesis game for 35 bucks. Don't know if you can make out the price tag there, but yeah, 35 bucks Canadian is a steal for this title. It's a really excellent game. Amazing graphics, hard as heck, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. I think the reason it was so cheap might have been because I noticed when I got home on the back, it's actually got scratched on the side here, property of, what is it? Property of Hollywood Video. Don't know if that's coming out there or not. So yeah, I guess because that was etched into the back there, that's probably why the seller got rid of this really excellent Genesis game for such a good price. Now, I'm going to fire it up, and then I'm going to describe why this title is called, or why this video has the title, Bad Luck. So here it is, The Adventures of Batman and Robin. My God, this is a great game. Really hard, though. You can do it two-player, and in fact, I think they kind of want you to be two-player for this game, because if you're not going to last very long here. Let me show you. Basically, it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up slash. There's shooting elements and stuff like that. You take on various villains of Batman. I'll show you here how long I can last. I will be Batman. And here I am, just on the streets of Gotham City. What do? I can fire different weapons. I think if I you see how it's flickering at the top there near the number 2, that means I can shoot one of those sort of fireball-y things there, pick up some stuff. And then if you wait, you actually, okay. If you let this thing power up at the side, I thought you could get up there. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright. I know you can. There we go. Now I'm up there. Yeah, you actually can fire those shots, and if you leave long enough, then they actually do like a more powerful version of it. And that's probably the most I can tell you about this part of the game. Really love the art style. Like, it's based on the animation of the period, and it just looks really good. Was that the one with like Kevin Conroy doing the voice? Yeah, looks really great. And there are levels later on, which I'm going to show you. Ooh, got everybody there. I'm going to show you the later levels because they're really cool. So I think it's just, is it just punch and jump? Is that all? Yeah, A and C do the same thing. All right. But when you combine it with a kick, you get like really cool moves like that. It's a little bit like a Final Fight type of a thing. And you know what? It really doesn't matter if you're up here or down here. There's really no good strategy to taking on these guys. You just fight and pray you can get through them all. Even on like a single player game, this thing is really tough. Yeah, sure, I'm going to go forward. By the way, look at the way, okay, it's not doing it now, but yeah, look at the way that sort of parallax scrolling of the top of the building is there. As I move, you see how it's like, they've actually got an almost 3D kind of an effect going on here? Really amazing stuff. Really nice game. I only wish it was actually playable, because it's hard as heck. Bank of Gotham City. Alright, let's take these guys on as best we can. Oh, there's probably something in that garbage can over there. Can I get it? Get the garbage can. There we go. Oh, yeah, sure. Got everybody on the screen when there was only 2 of them left or so. Oh well. And now I gotta take on this guy. And then we gotta take on that guy. Why is he dropping? Okay. But now it's starting to get pretty crazy, and you know what? This is very much typical of this game. This is one of those famously hard Mega Man level hard games. I saw a posting on Reddit. A guy took something like 3 months to finally finish this game, playing it. And I just thought, yeah, this is this is not for me. Now, I got this because it was on one of those compilations of games that the guys on GameSack talked about. They said this is one of those games that really pushes the hardware limits of the console, and boy, does it ever. A little bit like when I talked about Red Zone as well. I'm going to get those guys, maybe. Yes, okay. I'm actually doing pretty well here, he said just before the game ended. Do not adjust your set. That weird purplish glow is actually part of the game. I guess it's like a Joker color scheme or something like that. So it's actually happening on my TV. Let's see if I can get these, whatever's in here. This is actually an indication of the place we were at with games in that era. Make it super hard so that kids, I guess, get a feeling of accomplishment when they finish the game. But I was at the point of like, okay, if it's not fun to play, which this wasn't. Oh, game over. Can I get another life? No. If it's not fun to play, I just don't want to play it. Oh, press start to continue. There we go. And you got a set number of credits, but unfortunately you're back to the beginning, so yeah. I know, there are some people who love that kind of supremely hard gameplay, the Mega Man style or whatever. But a little bit like what I talked about when I did that VR game, Pixel Rip 1989, I'm not one of those guys. I never really found incredibly hard games all that much fun, and this is one of those incredibly hard games. But, luckily, there's a way to kind of bypass that, and if I don't do that, you're not going to see anything more in this opening level from me. So, I'm going to do that now, and this is that part that I mentioned before about it being bad luck. I was listening to an interview with some of the guys who made this game, and they actually put a cheat code into this game, into this title. And thanks to that cheat code, you can actually play the entire game. I mean, it won't give you unlimited lives or anything, but what it will do is actually give you the ability to jump to other levels and see what kind of stuff was possible with this title. So, let me show you, if I get a chance to clear the screen here. Let me just get some of these guys out of here. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh boy. Okay. Well, okay. Let me just proceed here. I don't know if you have to hit pause? Okay, maybe hit pause. Let me try that. So with your controller, you want to have bad luck. In other words, you want to hit B, A, down, B, A, down, left, up, C. B-A-D, B-A-D, L-U-C. Bad luck. That actually allows you to skip to the next level. So let me show you that here. And there we go. I'm on the second big attack level here. You have to do it when it's paused, by the way. I wasn't showing that before. So this is kind of neat. You're going to take on some more guys, but this isn't going to last me very long. So once again, hit pause, and it's B-A down, B-A down, left, up, C. Now we get to play this level. And this is kind of goofy and weird and interesting, but it's a nice way to see what all was created for this title, because some of this stuff is great. All right, let's pause again. B, A down, B, A down, left, up, C. And you get to do a level on a bunch of vehicles, which is also kind of cool. Trust me, I would never, ever get to this part of the game. In fact, I'm barely even getting past this stuff. Can I get that? Yes. Okay. Let's pause. B, A down, B, A down, left, up, C. Because what I want to do is I want to show you the missions where you're taking on... Oh, okay. Now we're on level 2. This is more, jumping around fighting, although now we're in a little elevator scenario. But what I want to do is get to the levels where you're flying in the Batcopter, whatever the heck Batman's vehicle is. Let's pause. B-A down, B-A down, left, up, C. Here we go. This is cool stuff here. So yeah, basically you get this awesome parallax scrolling thing, and now it's a shooter level. Like you're flying along, I don't think you have any... Yeah, jump doesn't do anything. So basically you just need to survive. And you do a little bit of like 1942 here. This is great stuff. I wonder if we can get... If I destroy all those guys... Ah, now we get a pickup. Yeah, now I can do 2 shots. Cool. So honestly, I just play it so that I can get to this level. Because this is cool stuff. Looks amazing. I mean, that sort of... The fact that you've got that 3D effect going on with the buildings and the cars way down there and stuff. This is really nice. Okay, let's not get killed here. See if we can get that. A bit more power up, or was that a... Maybe there's a health. Ooh, there we go. Let's get those guys again. Do my 1941 thing. Get that power up. Oh, he got me. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Well, it's not so bad, I guess. It's still tough. And you can... I'll show you some of the other levels as well here. So, pause. B, A, down. B, A, down. Left, up, C. More missions with the Batwing outfit. What do we got here? I've got some clouds now. More villains to take on. But anyway, let's go on to another level. Now the clouds have really started to move in, and you got those sort of Gradius or... Ooh, you know, big things where you're attacking all the vehicles. There we go. Like a typical shoot 'em up. And this is in the game. Like this, I would never get to the point of this where I could play this naturally, but... And I think they give off little bat hearts or something that allows you to replenish your supply. Let's see. Yeah, if I get these guys, you see how, if I can do it here. Yeah, those little silvery hearts, you pick those up, those actually restore some of your health, as will that. Oh man, this is getting really tough here. Yeah, it's sort of like a Gradius level sort of a thing. Really, really nice. Let's pause again. B, A, down. B, A, down. Left, up, C. Now we're taking on a big helicopter. The fact that it stands for bad luck just makes this so much easier to remember. I think I want to stay out of his searchlight here. Whoa! Yeah, let's get that. Oh yeah, this is pretty tough. Pretty tough. Alright, let's try something else. B, A, down. B, A, down. Left, up, C. Now we're taking on the Mad Hatter. He's got a variety of different bits and pieces himself. This is more of the standard fare we've seen before. You can see, though, the villains, like, they gather in these little spoke wheel kind of things, and it makes for an interesting thing to have to take on. Like, look at that. That's really crazy kind of, considering the limitations of the Genesis, pretty impressive that it can pull all of this stuff off. Just unfortunate I would never see any of this if I was trying to play this without cheating. In fact, let's do it again. B, A, down. B, A, down. Left, up, C. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This was on the Game Sack episode. You could see the Cheshire Cat. And if you can see the way his head is sort of rolling around there, like, isn't that cool? And I guess I just want to beat up his face. But this is so neat. Like, just incredible what was possible on this cartridge. It's no wonder it goes for such crazy money. And again, I was super lucky to have picked it up at the price tag I got it at. Yeah, sure, it says property of Hollywood Video on the back of it, but I don't care. Alright, I think this cat's going to get the better of me, so let's just continue to the next level. Now we're in some kind of Alice in Wonderland thing here, what with the Mad Hatter doing all of his bits. Odd choice for them to have the Mad Hatter. I mean, I guess he's an alright villain for Batman, but you've already got the Joker, so I don't know why they didn't go with something a little more interesting or different. Still, there's one specific level I'm trying to get to, so let me do that. Bad. luck. Here's a level I wanted to show you. Look at that. So you've got this cool parallax thing going on in the foreground, and you've got enemies coming in from the top, and I just fell. That's not good. Yeah, there's even, I can't remember if it's just before this or toward the end. Yeah, look at this. Now the level's moving in the background. So you got things to dodge out of the way of there. A little bit like, say, I'm trying to remember actually. There's magical pop. What's it called? There's a game for Genesis that's I think Japanese import, and my mind's totally gone blank. So I will put a little bit of detail on the screen for it now. Cotton. Magical cotton something or other. Oh shoot. Anyway, yes, I'll put the details down below. This has got a little bit of that going on. And just incredible use of the technology that existed. Like, how is the Genesis able to do all of this stuff? You know? Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to be trying to punch these or what, but yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Okay, get up, Batman. And now I gotta take on. Get him. Anyway, yeah. Pretty cool. Amazing stuff that you can do with a Genesis if you know what you're doing. And this game really proves it. Oh, now they're moving. Okay, yeah. I really like what they're doing here. But it just makes it too hard to try and play and talk at the same time. And yes, you can get all the way to the very end of the game and watch the final bit here involving Mr. Freeze. Really cool game, awesome stuff. Definitely get the ROM if nothing else and try out that cheat code because that's amazing. Bad Luck. The Adventures of Batman and Robin on the Sega Genesis. Very, very cool. I did not get bad luck in picking it up for such a good price. Anyway, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.